Now we're gonna be making some a new siphon for pond siphon. The other one's on another job. So I'll basically get a T, 4-inch T, a couple 22.5s, a couple 45s. And I've got 8 sticks of 4-inch, some Fernco, there's rubber couplers, and some caps. This is how I do it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 11, so 120. If I just make 10-inch pieces here, so I don't want to waste too much pipe with these. I just did 10-inch pieces. I'm going to glue the 10-inch pieces in here. Cut these up real quick. Work. Alright, so got our pieces cut here. I'm going to use this longer 2-foot, roughly 2-foot one for the stand. Here. here to put my stuff. Just got cleaner and glue. Connect these pipe ends a little bit. Just do it as I go. So basically, am I one short? Nope. All right. Pretty simple. Cleaner, glue, hold it together for 30 seconds. How I do mine is outside, inside, run around the outside again, and just hold it together for 30 seconds. See if I find a rag. Keep a roll these paper towels on the truck. Clean the glue up after you glue it in there. Just rinse and repeat. Cleaner, you can actually see the cleaner will take the writing off the pipe. That's kind of how I judge if it's clean. Again, glue on the outside, glue on the inside, run around the outside again. Clean up the outside here. PVC splinter. done. And we're back. I'll put some gloves on. And these are just 10-inch pieces. It really doesn't matter how long you make them. Just enough to get a coupler on it, but I mean you're gonna be using it all anyway, so might as well leave them a little long just in case you need it. That's it here. I'll show you the fittings here in a second. I call them Fernco's, but a lot of people, well, Fernco's the manufacturer, the rubber gasket kind of thing. These are my couplers for here, end cap for up here, then also for the bottom of the siphon. That's it. Kind of rinse and repeat. I'll bring you guys back when I get up to the pond up top. They came and got the dumpsters, and a 1 minute bucket change turned into an hour and a half. For some reason on this exchange pin grabber or exchange pin thing, whatever the hell it's called, the pin's sticking. So anytime you want to take the bucket off, it's actually sticking, and it doesn't matter if you go in or out, you know, on the doesn't matter if you go. This might be a little fun. Might be a little wet to get up there with the machine. But if you press in, it goes out, and if you press out, it goes out. So there's obviously something wrong with the exchange system. So I'm going to call into the dealer. They're supposed to send me some stuff to take a look at. But I've already ordered a new pin and some gaskets. I'm going to take it. Hopefully I get that stuff tomorrow and I'll take it apart. See what's wrong with it. I'll catch back up with you when I get up here. Well, this pond is extremely full. And didn't quite make it to the overflow pipes, but we'll be redoing all this anyway. So I think we're gonna drain it out back here. Really like to just drain it over this hill, but it looks like the neighbor has a pond back here. So like a watering hole. I'll see what we have, see how much pipe we got. That's 10, 20. Yeah, we might have enough pipe to get down there and fill that thing full. The reason I wanted the bucket here was so I can fill it so you guys don't fall off. It's out here. Probably want to sit in there. See the water down in there. I grabbed the pipe. It was pretty heavy. This is just a Fernco cap. Same thing we got down there at the bottom. Again, not too tight. See what happens when we go down here and pull the cap off. This thing should just take off. Sounds like we just got our scrap dumpster delivered. Yeah, you can see the end of it bulging out. Did see a little bit of air come through. That's it. We got it. Half a 4-inch pipe. Yep. I just went all the leaves and debris. So that's a half a 4-inch pipe, so I think on a 4-inch pipe, like zero pressure, you can do 200 gallons a minute. So let's say that's about half. So let's call it 100. 100 gallons a minute. It's what, 6,000 gallons, 600 gallons an hour, right? Gallons times 6, no, 6,000 gallons an hour, and call it 24 hours. So 6 times 24, or 6 times 25 is 150. Call it 140,000 gallons in a day. And I think on a quarter-acre pond, quarter-acre size, every foot is 43,000. Get 10,000. Basically, I can suck down a quarter-acre pond in like 3 or 4 days. I'll have to do the math on it, but it's something like that. It's I think a quarter-acre pond at 10 foot. Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to go check, but I'm gonna go set a stick to see, keep track of our water level and how fast this thing's going down. Let's see here. Turn the machine off. We'll grab us a little piece of ribbon here. Find us a good quality stick. Somewhere we can reach here. We'll go right here on the edge. We'll come back tomorrow and so basically the top of that ribbon is water level. So we'll come back tomorrow and check it. Actually, you know what? Let's do the math real quick. Well, I took that 45 fitting we had propped up under there and an extra piece of pipe and stuck it on the end. And increase the velocity a little bit and get the end of the pipe farther down below the creek or pond level. So it's ripping now. So it should be just walk down there and see where this stuff's coming out at. So I came back and checked on it. It was a half pipe, and since I put this 10-foot extension on from down here, it's now made its way to full pipe. So I say we're doing at least 200 gallons a minute, if not more. Probably definitely 150. It's quite a bit of water there. It's filling up filling this reservoir up pretty quick. Eventually say, no, at 2 we're definitely, let's just say we're doing 150 gallons a minute. We'll go back to our math here. Just give me a second. So I'm assuming we're doing 150 gallons a minute. So 150 gallons a minute times 60 minutes times 24 hours. There's 216,000 gallons per day. If we have a 1/4 acre pond or a 1/3 acre pond, and we times it by 7.45, so that's a foot, divided by 216,000 gallons, it would take 0.44 days, or let's times it by 24, 10.6 hours to drop this thing a foot. So that's assuming it's a square hole, which it's not. You know, it's a bowl shape. So math says per foot, assuming this was a square hole in the ground, straight sides, it would take 10 hours to drop it a foot. So we're that kind of, we did about 3 or 4 inches probably in 2.5. So what is that, 5? Yeah, so we're right on track. If we were doing 3 inches in 2.5 hours, that's 12 inches in 10 hours. So it's a foot in 10 hours. So yeah, this thing should come down pretty quick. As long as we don't get a lot of rain, it fills it back up. So I'm thinking tomorrow we should be down see, we're down 3 inches now. Let's call tomorrow 12, 13, 14 hours. So we should be down 1.5 foot by morning. We'll see how our math holds up, but it looks like it's coming down pretty quick. Alright, so we're coming up on the pond. We're about 22 hours from when we first set up the siphon. We'll climb up here and see what it looks like. So I'm up here, I'm also going to drain the oh yeah, she's dropped quite a bit, probably 3 foot or so. Wow, actually looks pretty good. Get you guys off here and take a look. Actually dropped quite a bit. It does look pretty deep down there, down there in the middle. I'm gonna check out this small pond, see what it looks like. I'm gonna stop here, shut the machine off, and take a look. We're actually starting to siphon. We're creating a little pool there, so she's almost about done. We're gonna have to rearrange the pipe. So I put another stick on there, take the stick off the end, put another stick on there. Might just change the direction and put the overflow or the siphon right here. So it looks like that little pond's pretty full, and we're almost full over here. So yeah, I'll be right back. Thing had the spillway was right here. Pond, the water looks a lot better. This looked like the natural spillway, but I guess not. Yeah, it's found its way over the back of the dam. Pretty big bullfrogs in here. Yeah. You know, for as much water as flowed out over this doesn't look bad at all. Actually kind of looks really good. Could probably poke around and get this to sheet drain off the back, so it's not, flow's not all in one spot. Yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see, but that's why I like putting the 45s on the end there. It'll actually, if we push it in there, it would have stuck it straight in the mud. So He actually turned out pretty good. Yeah, I think this thing's probably, oh shoot, it's probably a half hour or so, maybe 45 minutes away from just stopping, I would think, with the amount of air it's sucking in. So we'll definitely move that, but I'm going to check the depth here first, see how we did. Yeah, then I'm just gonna go ahead and move this. I'm gonna move this down here a little bit. I might pull these two trees down first. These trees got to go. I'm gonna move that deer stand, but I might go ahead and knock these two trees down and those two little ones there while I'm up here, and maybe even that small set right there. Yep. All right, let me get back after it, and I'll bring you back when I check the depth here. Yep, there we go. It just stopped. That's all the backflow. Right on time. Yep, she's done. Go check down here. It was sucking quite a bit of air. So I think that's all the residual coming out. Yeah, that's stopping. So it's about perfect timing. I'm gonna jump in the excavator and check the depth on this, and we'll knock these two trees down and move the siphon and bring it back. Yeah, so it was 2 o'clock, so it stopped, I don't know, maybe a few minutes ago. So we were right at 22, what was it, 3:30 yesterday, 22 and a half hours. Get this up out of the way. So we'll call it off this tooth here. You can see it. You can see that. There. Right here to water level. Two feet, exactly. So not bad. 2 feet, 24 hours. So what we figured out yesterday, it was a foot per tenant per every, the math told us it was a foot per 10 and a half hours. So that's 21 hours. We went down 2 feet. So yeah, so it's about perfect. The math added up. We were about, math said 21 hours for 2 feet, and we were, math said 21 hours for 2 feet, and we were 22 and a half hours. Not too shabby.